Cardano is quite literally becoming an unstoppable hive mind. Now, you might be wondering, what am I talking about? What is a hive mind and why is Cardano becoming unstoppable? Well, there's a lot of factors that play into this, but mainly what I'm talking about is the fact that a lot of people in Cardano's community do have, in general, a more solid reason to be here that isn't just for chasing profits. Of course, people are investing. The idea is to make profits, but when you have high conviction in something and you really believe in something, it does become more than just about the profits. Of course, a lot of people's faith is going to go up in a protocol or an investment when it performs well, but when it goes down and when things aren't doing so great, that is the time to really test the lack of conviction or the abundance of conviction in an investment or in a protocol, especially in cryptocurrency. I'm not trying to be a maxi here. I'm not trying to say that Cardano is the one-all, end-all, be-all of cryptocurrencies and blockchains. I'm just trying to say, hey, I'm in Cardano, and from what I'm seeing now during a bear market when things are dim and glim from the community and the amount of people still working, building, communicating on Twitter, on wherever else, it is a very, very good sign that things and the amount of collective people working together in the hive mind-like scenario here, even in a bear market, is an unstoppable force, especially when we add in the decentralization layer that Cardano has equipped itself with over the past few years in its roadmap. As you can see here, the second era, Shelley era, is decentralization. And of course, that is still being worked on, basically separating Cardano and the blockchain parameter upgrades itself from IOG and the other founding partners. But overall, things are more decentralized than they have ever been for a blockchain of this scale. And especially when we have something like Cardano with all this academic rigor behind it, it does show that the people coming to Cardano usually aren't just here for a quick gain. Of course, there's a lot of those people. That is a majority of a crowd. But in the process of those people coming in, it does fund a lot of things and develop a lot of things for people to actually take part in the platform and not just the profits being had on said platform. In terms of decentralization, Cardano is leading the pack here, not only in top 10 coins, but just in general, having 3,100 stake pools running the network, and also, 73% of all Cardano in circulation being staked back into the protocol to make things flow very nicely. I've seen a lot of tweets lately about Cardano and about other blockchains, and in all honesty, I'm not trying to be a maxi here. I'm not trying to say Cardano is the only blockchain. I mentioned that earlier. I do believe the future is multi-chain, but I also do believe that Cardano is going to make a great path for a lot of other great blockchains and serve its purpose as a decentralized, unstoppable force with a hive mind-like community behind it to push that last step of governance even, and basically self-sustain itself after that, no founding partners needed. And that's where I think Cardano's headed. It is a kind of viral attack on a lot of the other parts of crypto that focus on just money, money, money. But over time, I think when people realize these things and they have that light bulb moment, that decentralization is a major part of the future, and it kind of needs to be to fix some of our broken systems now, Cardano will be there to show people a little bit of light in that scenario. Here's the thing with Cardano and why I think the hive mind of people that are behind Cardano will be here to stay. Because at the end of the day, people who come to Cardano, at least a large majority compared to other blockchains, are going to be here for different reasons, and usually the right reasons. Or when I say the right reasons, the reasons that I think or I agree with to be right for the long term, not just short-term investments or trying to day trade. Not that those things are anything wrong with them, but in terms of changing the future and building something long term, I do think that the right reasons are to not just look at the profits, but look at what we're creating. And Cardano's here to basically, and blockchains in general are here to change the way finance works and change the way access to the world works even. Freedom to transact on any blockchain from anywhere globally is always the end game. That's what we want. And we also want better systems in things like governance, which Cardano can offer and blockchains can do through a transparent way, not just Cardano. If you agree with anything I said in this video, or maybe you don't agree and you just hold ADA, make sure you're staking it, and you can do so with the Jack stake pool. But that's pretty much all I have for today's video. Just want to come on, chat a bit, and tell you why I do think that people like you watching this video probably, and other people all over the globe, are coming together and realizing the things that I'm saying in these videos, and just relaxing, surviving if you'd call it, during the bear market, and maybe even accumulating a bunch more ADA.